Go ahead with your recap.
Okay. Last time we began the session near at the volcano that was near the crash site of the ship, the metal disc-shaped ship, where we were looking for the Nirvana and Cogbox. Clayton and Chunga were going to fix the car while we climbed up to the crash site, and we left Ricky and the chickens of the car to help keep the crowd. We used lots of strategies to try to get up this very dangerous volcano, including ladders and grappling hooks and rope, to help the group climb up. At one point, Spinch started falling, and Pavel cast tried to climb on Spinch. That made his hands hairy, and he was able to climb up. And
Is it just me, or is Honey Bee coming through a little muddled?
So sorry. Is this better? A little bit better?
Yes, that's better for me.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I will scoot over closer to my mic. Sometimes I drift away from it. I'm sorry. I apologize. We were talking about the group making the way up the volcano towards the crash site of the metal disc ship. So we could look, because we're looking for the Nirvana cogbox there. Vin was able to spy the building with lots of little metal creatures crawling and flying around it. But eventually we decided not to sneak, that we were going to approach this head on. It took us several hours to get up with all of the falling and everything like that. But eventually we got up and we found the monodrones carrying a duodrone. And they were very adamant that none may enter without the permission from battalion leader. Vin negotiated with them a little bit, and we discovered the battalion leader was taken, and you go get. So we determined he was taken by the Soul Collector. This battalion leader was a tetrahedron-shaped guy with 3 eyes, an upside down, 3-side pyramid guy. The Soul Collector is a fog green guy in the mountains to the west, like very far west, like several hexes west. They also gave us 2 soul coins. They say they crashed their ship here on top of the volcano, but the air too complex. Only leader knows the mission that they need to repair. No one may enter. Only the leader can make the deal. We decided to use the gliders to get us back to the car, and then head west. And we determined from talking to Crikey that the Soul Collector's crew is at war with Bitterbreast's crew. And the Soul Collector is Algoran, and he is one of the warlords of Avernus. Crikey says their machines have spike armor, so car combat would be very dangerous, and that the Soul Collector is a savage and enjoys battle and may be very difficult to negotiate with. Based on the description, Pavel thinks that the Soul Collector's species is from the material plane, but descended from the Feywild, and they are called Tulgar, and that they're usually mercenaries and traders, excellent tractors, and typically live in forests. An interesting thing about them is that they typically reincarnate with memories of past lives. On the material plane, they are neutral, but based on the description, they're probably evil here. And that they are resistant to elemental damage and not vulnerable to anything in particular. We head west following the river Styx, but quickly break off of it towards the fire plains of hell. We see large oil slicks of and infernos. And it appears there are ways through, but we risk getting caught in the dangerous infernos of the heat will cause exhaustion. So we decide to go around. The options were mountains to the south or a red lake to the north, and we decided to go north. It's a giant red lake. It has like a membrane with some almost like some sort of cyst, and it pulses. It's mentioned Pavel investigated, and were able to scoop up 2 vials of red liquid blood using Mage Hand. Spinch noticed tunnels and shadows in the tunnels, like maybe people live here. It was very much like we could put the boat on top of like the top of this membrane, it would break it, and we were able to like boat across. I don't think that the membrane supports weight, though. We couldn't like stand on top of it, but the water wasn't very deep, and that the tunnels were kind of just beneath it. Let's see. We headed west, contra abyss, and we see an island with a tower on the island, and we're caught kind of between this lake and the fire plains. We decided to take a long rest, open on the flat land. We can see a long way. Pavel makes a tiny hut. Pavel considers sending to his parents. He casts sending with the twinning spell in order to send to both of them at the same time. But magic seems to be hurting Pavel. He was coughing up blood. And he just asks, why did you leave me? And he heard both of them talking in his mind at the same time. We're so glad you are alive. We were in prison. We never wanted to leave you. And Pavel eventually fell asleep, sitting crisscrossed with his arms holding him together. We decided to settle into the tiny hut and take watches. Vin, Tamil, Pavel, Spinch. Vin notices the tower on the island disappear for an hour and then return. Pavel noticed the tower had red electricity at the top. Pamela talked to Pavel a little bit about spending to maybe her father sometime if he had some extra magic. The abyssal chickens seemed to like Pavel and they were cuddling up with him. Spinch thinks about making pudding. Spinch sees a flash of light and a man in robes floating over the tower, possibly investigating it. Spinch wakes up Pavel, blue robes, pointed beer, and describes the wizard as a lot like the pictures of Mordenkainen. Spinch makes a delicious breakfast with a baguette and cheese and dried meat, just normal foods. The chicken lay eggs, there's black eggs, but I think Spinch is saving them up. We see the wizard enter the tower from a high balcony. Pavel casts sending to Mordenkainen, and just says, "Hi, is this Mordenkainen?" Who responds with, "Who is this?" Pavel says, "I'm Pavel. My group spotted you at your tower, and we want to visit. Can you help us get there? We're on the Contradisk shore." And he basically said, "If you are worthy speaking to, you will find your own way here." So we got in the boat. Vin navigating. Spinch, Tamila, Shadow are on oars. Pavel tries to help navigate, and we do good. The area near the island is more of a boiling consistency, and it's very hot there. And there are bug creatures and winged demons on the island that kind of watch us, and the wizard is up on his balcony. He asks, how will helping us bring balance to the universe? And Pavel gave a very good reason, and Tamila tried to help. And he probes into Pavel's mind, and Pavel seems very excited about that. The thing that looms large in his mind is Eudora. He sits down and says, "Let me ponder this," and begins casting a ritual, and Pavel has to believe it has to do with linking creatures in their minds. After about 10 minutes, our minds link, and we can hear everyone's thoughts, much like when we were in the tower in Helterel with the spirit of knowledge. In our minds, Mordenkainen tells us that one of the creatures here on the island was hired to kill him, and he tasks us with destroying it, one of the Nycaloths. He also tells us that there is a mage haunting an obelisk, and that these creatures can take us to the obelisk. He wants us to investigate, determine if there's any danger, and if so, destroy it. Mordenkainen believes that Zariel was the one who sent one of these creatures as an assassin to kill her, and he also says not to trust Tasha. We talked to the green guys, the Nycaloths. They want to work for Mordenkainen. None of them are really together. The first one's name is Shina, the second one's name is Shraal, and the third one's name is Torgrazk, I think. All of them came here independently. Two came from the city of Askavik, and they heard that money could be made working for a rich wizard. And the third was originally or at least before this, was at the Emporium, and also heard of a rich wizard and made his way here looking for that. So we decided to start heading toward the obelisk and ended the session there.
Awesome job.
Great recap.
Something that is a GM correction. Nycaloth is similar to the Arcanoloth, the fox-like creature you met, is not a demon or a devil. It's Yugoloth. So it's a neutral fiend.
Does the loth suffix mean it's a neutral fiend?
Yes, all loths are usually neutral.
Interesting.
Yes. So the buggy dudes are also neutral.
They look so demonic.
I know.
Neat.
Yep. So that explains a little more why.
Yeah,
just
Zariel
doing their own
would
thing.
hire them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Zara's doing their own thing. Cool. So you're not here. You are making your way back to the car where your friends are. But we need a boat check. So
I thought they were flying us to the obelisk.
they can if you want.
Or
Tamila didn't trust them, so I guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Then we'll do boat checks.
Yeah. But they're not in the boat.
Right.
Right,
They're not in
we
the boat.
assi-
They're gonna fly behind you.
Maybe
Okay.
like one of them should help row the boat because we're kind of weak.
What's the weight for the boat?
I don't think it has a weight. It
With a certain number of
has-
people, though, right?
Yeah, I can post the description for it. Give me a second.
I just don't know how well they'll fit down there since they're around large creatures.
I mean, our boat is. It's not. It would be an open top, I would imagine, but it does
Okay.
have a lower part to it. So we would be making this second boat. So I'm just gonna post that in the chat here.
It's okay. I feel like we can make our normal boat check and not complicate if that's just easier for everyone.
Okay, so the
What's
rowing
the?
seats.
Is there
are
a risk of
okay.
us like sinking?
I mean, it can hold up to 15 medium creatures. If we're saying like a large would be the equivalent of like 4 or 8,
Mhm.
we'd still be fine.
Yeah.
Even if it was considered 8, there's only 5 of us in the boat.
Do we need to operate 5 sets of oars if it's that size? To actually move
I
it?
mean, in theory, you could it just probably is quicker if we had 5 sets of oarmen, but I don't think
Yeah.
you don't need to inherently. And I would say it's probably if you're having one of them row, I don't think we can have 5 sets of oars
Pavel is
operated.
frustrated with his inability to conjure 5 sets of oar. This is a problem that I should be able to solve. Why can't I solve this?
Well, Tamila and Shadow are going to take one of the oar sets and
Okay.
like we normally do.
Yeah, you can have one of the lost take the take 2. Well, he doesn't have enough arms. So you'd have to do just one set.
Hold on.
I think he still has way better strength than like we
Yeah.
do, except for Spinch. Spinch is strong, but like
Mhm.
Spinch's strength and like Shadow's strength are the only like decent strengths in the group.
I don't think there is a limit to the number of unseen servants that I can create, other than they only last an hour, and it takes 5 minutes to make one.
And how much can
So
they?
in theory, you can just make a bunch of unseen
They have
servants.
they have a strength of 2.
Okay, so they're not going to be great rowers. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that may not work, Pavel.
I get started on it anyway.
Can they speak? They could sing some shanties for you.
I don't think they can.
I don't think they
Darn. Which one do you want to row? We have Shina, Shraal, and Torgrazk.
I feel like where we was. I feel like we don't have any favorites at this point, right? They all kind of spoke equally.
Can we just ask them which one they think is the strongest?
Oh no.
It's not going to go well.
Spence will just ask, which one of you is the strongest?
They all look to each other and they're like, I am at the same time. And then they start like
Okay.
looking meanly at each other, and you see them like their hands trying to go to their axes, but they think it through and decide not to.
Okay, then which one of you is the smartest?
Mm, we just pick one.
Artist. Shina will point to Shraal, and Torgrazk will just shrug, and Shraal will say, I am.
Okay,
That
then
worked.
How did you figure that out?
Shina will say, I know a good story about Shraal's manipulation.
I would love to hear the story. Maybe while Sheena, while you're rowing for us, you can tell us because you're so
Yes.
strong.
well, we need Shraal to fly up in the air if he's the smartest so that he can stay with us and look out for danger. Can you do that, the smartest one? Please?
Nothing can intimidate me. What is danger?
Oh, I like you. Perfect. Shina, can you please come on the boat?
Okay, weaklings.
Off we go.
See the boat drastically shift for a second as she gets on, and she goes to the oars. She takes
Great.
2 seats essentially, but only one set of oars.
That's fine. All right. And Vin will steer.
Okay, so I believe you were doing what, a dexterity save, and
Yep.
then Sheena will do. Everyone else will do athletics. That's on the oars.
And I roll shadow instead
Yep.
of Tamila.
You do shadow with advantage.
Would it be detrimental to fill out the like any of the remaining oars with unseen servants?
No,
Okay.
yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
You're gonna roll their 2 strength for athletics.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
like minus so many. It's like an automatic
-4.
failure.
Is it a -4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if
But
anything,
two,
it'll just
yeah.
make Pavel feel better about his -1.
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Athletics? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You give them advantage by like pairing them up to help each other.
Depends on how long we want to take.
I don't think we
So
want to
how
take that
many?
long.
No.
Okay, so we've got one. So there's 5 sets. So one.
There's only one free set because Smells on one, Spitch is on one, and 2 are taken
Okay.
up by.
Okay. All right, so I just get the one. D20 -4. Let's go. Hey!
Hey, pretty good.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
better than Pavel.
Mm-hmm. You notice a burst of speed as Sheena and Spinch push the rows forward. Vin is able to quickly adjust the steering oar as needed. And Sheena says, "You want to hear the story?"
Yes, please.
Yes.
Pavel says, like, actually, he's more like, yes, please. He's like breathing really hard.
You can see that her breath is not affected at all. And she says, "You can't trust Shraal. I heard he betrayed his love and mercenary group. Shraal was once working for another Nycaloth who was much smarter than him, a master strategist, and this angered Shraal. Shraal manipulated the smarter Nycaloth, her name was Malashe, into thinking that he loved her, and for all of her intellect, she was a fool to believe him. He was her lover and loyal captain of their mercenary group, the Hawk Company. So when she was wounded on a job, she promoted him to leader of the mercenary group. That night, He killed her and tried to play it off as her dying of her wounds. But another member of their company noticed the killing wound was fresh, and Shraal had to escape from his own mercenary group. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still alive.
Wow, that is such a cool story. But bad.
It shows how
What do
capable
you
he
think?
is of manipulation if he could manipulate the intelligent leader Malachet.
I'm curious because I don't know like very many Nycaloths. Is it normal if like someone becomes leader and then they kill the old leader that the company would turn on them? I mean, if they're the now smartest, strongest, best leader for the company, like why
It depends. There
why
could be
did
loyalty.
why did the company have loyalty to what was her name?
Malachet.
Why did the company have loyalty to Malachet after Shara was already the leader?
Malachet guided them to many victories and much rewards. She was valuable asset, even wounded.
And how do you know all this?
I heard story while playing cards in Askavik.
From
You
who?
play cards?
Yes, I enjoy the cards and drinking. Do you have any alcohol?
In a bag of holding, we might have something, but I don't know.
I
if
think
we'll give it
we
to
have a
y'all.
lot of wine actually still. Unless we dumped it.
Yeah.
We might have dumped it because we were like
It
running
was
out of...
very heavy. Yeah. We're checking the bag of holding.
I'm going to ask who was it that told this story over cards? Who were you playing with?
It was friend of Shraal. I don't remember his name.
So was he a friend of Shraal, like from the company?
No, just other friend. I don't know much about him. I see him at Askavik occasionally.
Was he also a Nycaloth?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll try an insight, but I'm not good at it.
Go for it. What are you trying to ascertain?
Is he trying to, like, does he have a motivation to paint, or does she have a motivation to paint Shraal in like a negative light? Like, kind of just what is my impression of him or her? She's just openly telling us the stuff. We don't like the only like fiend that we've really gotten to like talk to is the one with the brain injury. So like, is this like normal behavior? Does I'm sorry, does
It's
she
okay. Actually, it's a
right,
thing with Nycaloth,
yeah.
so the females and males look the same.
Okay.
So they're indistinguishable.
Okay, 7. Perfect. That's exactly right. Okay, I'll just take it at face value.
Yep. No extra information with that, unfortunately. But you do make it to the shore successfully, no mishaps. So let me move you back to the big map. And the other two Nycaloths land with you next to the car. And they say, I saw no danger.
Thank you so much. We heard a very strong story about you.
I am
Shina
very
told
strong.
us. Said, and I'll recap very briefly and just kind of look at how he reacts to that. Is he like proud?
Yeah, you get a sense like he like puffs out his chest and like crosses his arms as you speak, and he nods with a smile.
Wow.
Oh.
But why did you run away?
It was a tactical retreat. It was not runaway.
Oh, okay.
We must go very far to get to Obelisk. Are you ready?
Yes.
Can you describe where it is first? Like, what general direction are we going?
Northwest. This way.
How far are
So
we going?
that's-
Like, this is like the opposite way we wanted to go.
That is
It's fine, though.
that is dis contra bis.
Yes.
Northwest. Dis contra bis.
Mhm.
Going this way, right?
Yeah, so they'll say you take machine.
Yep, we're gonna
how
take the
far is it?
machine.
How far is it? I want to know how far it is first. Like how far do we have to fly or go?
$14 on machine.
Oh my god.
On
Machine.
machine. How
Is it
much
like
on
2
flight?
hours per hex, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it's so
How
many
much on
hexes,
flight?
y'all.
Just out of curiosity, how much on flight?
10 hours on
Oh, so
wing.
10. Oh, okay. So less on wings. I don't know about you guys. I actually kind of think flying would be pretty cool, and I think we're down. I'm down to fly. Fly.
Like,
Uh,
I mean, at the very least, I'll
oh.
fly because then I can get a really good view of the land, and maybe we can get some better ideas about like where things are.
I mean, I've never been carried through the skies of Avernus by a Nycaloth before. This could be fun.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
yes,
I
I think it would be very fun.
All right, just a little bit of math. We're gonna do a little bit of math. How
Uh-huh.
many can you all carry of us? Like, how
Two.
many? Like, each
Two
one can
each?
carry 2.
Two.
Okay.
Okay.
You all.
That's worth
I'm gonna think in my head. I'm thinking this in my head. We're only coming back with 2 of them. They can't carry us back.
Because of Shadow, right?
Spench
Yeah.
is not thinking
Oh, no,
about
no.
that. Spench is excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying this in my head so you all can hear because we're still
Mind
doing
link.
the thing where we can
Mhm.
talk in the heads. The mind link.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. And I'm saying, like, if we murder one of them,
Well,
the other
hang on.
2 cannot
So then-
carry the.
So then that's
us
the
back.
solution. Then we find out which one we need to murder, and then only one person gets carried by that one, and then before we get back, but not like at the start, but before we get back, we just murder that one in particular. So then we only have to like walk a little bit.
Yeah, like we murder them at this.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe we murder them like as we get close to the lake. So then we like only really have to like sail across the water or like, you know.
Does Tamila count like as an entire person to carry, or can Tamila and Shadow together?
That's very
just like
mean.
the,
I think Tamila counts as a person.
I think she's a person, but like in terms of carrying.
Carrying capacity.
I
Vin
think
says
because
that
of
in
her
your
bag
head,
and
because-
everything, yeah, she still counts as a full.
As a person.
I'm 37
Yeah.
pounds,
Just
apparently.
Because she has a bag, she
You're
counts.
like a
as
child. Yeah,
Mhm.
childs are, children are people too, Pavel.
I
Yeah.
wholeheartedly disagree.
Wow. Now I understand why Pavel's parents left him. It's in his head.
So mean.
Forgetting private thoughts can be
Let it
shared.
burn.
now.
Oh my god.
Okay. I want the vehicle to trail us if we are flying. Like, I know it'll
Okay.
show up 4 hours late, but in theory we'll come back the same way, and like we'll catch them on the way back, and it'll be fine. It won't be a big deal, and it'll just be
I mean,
slightly
as long as
longer
they
for
don't
us to get
get it.
back.
Yeah, as long as they don't get tacked, I don't think that will be an issue at all. So, yeah. And I guess we can hopefully see them most of the time, so that will help.
I think it might be hard for us to see more than 2 hours out, so we'll probably see them for most of the time, but not for all of
To
it.
be fair, to be fair as well, we're gonna need like once we get there, we're probably gonna have to rest, aren't we? Like from all the travel, or because we're not gonna be able to sleep on the way there.
If we
4 hours
leave the
doesn't really make any
machine-
difference, right? Can't we just take the vehicle? The vehicle's with us. We have. You can still fly. You're allowed to fly. Just stay with the vehicle. Just fly slow.
I think
4
there might
extra
be risk
hours.
if we leave the machine, right?
Well, I mean, really, it's 2 days to get there because I don't want to push for exhaustion, and I don't want to arrive there exhausted, because we flew. So I think it's 2 days. It's 2 days either way. I don't think it makes a big difference.
I think we should. As a player, I want to take the machine, but Spinch is definitely like, oh, Tamila!
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
You
to
are allowed to fly.
You can
fly.
still
You can
fly.
fly. You can
I was gonna say,
fly.
I'm gonna definitely.
Can
I'm
someone
definitely
please
fine.
carry me?
Finch and Vin, and if Pebble wants to, can fly. Tamilla's
Mhm.
staying on the ground in the machine.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, all of us have ways to stop us from dying if we fall, so that will help a lot, right?
I do not.
Spinch just nods.
Yeah. I was going to say, of the three of us, Tamila, I know you don't, but like Pavel has his weird floaty thing, and I don't
Well,
know
I
what happens.
actually, because I didn't think we would be flying today. I didn't really actually prepare that spell
Oh.
this morning.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
guess that's you then.
But I can prepare tomorrow.
But I'll be fine. Oh, okay. So
I
maybe
feel like it's a
maybe
very
wait
baseline
until
useful
tomorrow,
spell,
then.
Pavel. To have.
Well, we don't fly most of the time.
But it saved all our lives on the volcano mountain that we climbed up. We're heading
But
to
we're
an
not on
obelisk.
Volcano Mountain.
Like literally heading to an obelisk. Like we see so many towers. Like when you woke up this morning, you saw a tower that you knew we were going to.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ride on one of them.
Okay.
Yes, me too. But only for a little. Can you drop me back onto the machine after a little bit? I do not want to leave my friends for too long. I just go up to one of them.
Okay, I'll roll a d6.
Yeah.
But I can do counterspell now,
Roll.
Tamila. Shouldn't I always have counterspell up? I mean, I can only do so many.
You could do both. There's probably something else in there you don't really need, right?
Maybe.
I mean, like the little unseen servants that have like those super weakling.
I don't have to
invisible dudes.
prepare that one. It's a ritual.
No, his name's the super weakling's name is Pavel. We don't want him to uncast himself. Vin will start going up to the one and giving the uppies symbol to him.
Shraal will yank both Vin and Spinch and just speed up into the sky.
Woo!
Awesome.
So you two are about
Shraal did, you
100
said?
feet up. Yep. Yeah, because Spinch walked up to Shraal. Yeah.
It's totally random.
Mm-hmm. And then he will like play a couple times like he's gonna drop you like oh but he'll keep a
That's
hold of you.
hilarious.
Ben thinks this is just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I don't know why wizard trusts tiny humans.
Who knows? It's a nice view from up here, though.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah.
Both of us or just Finn?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's not a great roll for Vin, but that's
Mhm.
fine.
Same.
It's the same for Spinch.
You both notice the tower disappears.
Like, not because we're far away,
It just disappears. You can't see it anymore.
Okay.
All right. Well, that means we just get some time before that happens.
Wizard trusts tiny humans because we are big in heart.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes. We are very strong, Shraal.
Well, I'm not very strong, but I am capable.
We'll see about that. And the other two will just hop on the demon grinder and just laze about on the top of it.
As they drive. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, that works.
They'll tell
think
you which way to
maybe-
go.
Maybe after like 30 minutes, Finch will ask Shraal to put him on the grinder.
Yep, he will.
Cool. Guys, it was so much fun. Jamila, Pavel, you don't want to go up there?
I'm good.
Okay.
Glad you had fun, Spinch.
Yes. Me too.
You guys go ahead though, and move forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first you go around the lake, and Vin, you begin to see over this way. So let me get to the lighting layer. So you see this way is kind of war-torn, blasted, with like as if major explosions happen across the plains, but seems like mostly a wasteland.
I'll take that. I guess as I'm seeing things, I will think it back to the rest of the group. I don't know how long that lasts. But I guess Vin also doesn't know, so he will continue to do it regardless of if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Did you mention the tower disappeared?
I guess I would if Spinch didn't.
Spinch definitely did not. He was having too much fun.
Okay. Then you move to around the lake. You're still going. The button to get it to not go locking to the thing. Is it Alt? There you go. So going around the lake.
Can we talk to them as we're like driving?
Sure. Yeah. What do you want to say?
I want to ask them about the wizard tower that disappears. How often? If that's do they disappear with it when they're nearby? Does it always come back?
Yes, he goes to many planes. He is very important, wealthy wizard. That's why we want work for him.
Does y'all notice anything else about the tower? Like anything weird? Ever bring people back?
Mostly just him. Sometimes he brings spectral dog.
Hmm.
A doggy? I want to see the doggy. Okay, we have to hurry back.
I'm gonna ask them about the soul collector and if they know who that is.
Yes, he has gladiator arena.
Interesting. Have you fought in his
Yes.
you
there
fought
is
in the
human
arena?
there. You would like them. All humans like each other, right?
Sure. Like prisoners? Like human prisoners they're forced to fight? Or like
I
just
do
that they
not
live there?
know. They just work there.
Which way is the arena from here?
Very far. We'll go contra abyss.
So like down this corner.
Yeah, that way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that way. I'm so curious how close I was to pinging to it. Very far. Okay. Very far south. That's good to know.
Did you
Hey, that was all-
want to go a certain amount of time before you rest? Or do you want to just try and go all the way?
I think we wanted to not risk exhaustion, so whatever time we need to,
Okay.
we need to stop for that.
Torgrazk, why don't you just what's your story? How did you come to, like, I know that you told us what you were doing before, but like what were you doing before you came to Mordenkainen's place?
second. I have to roll something.
Sorry to interrupt. Who was telling you about the arena? Shina or
I
Torgrazk?
think Shina, because I think
Shina.
Shraal is the one who is flying our
Flying, yeah.
friends.
Is Torgrazk being
Shraal.
very quiet?
Yeah, he's mostly minding his own business.
He's the one that shrugged when we asked who was the smartest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you keep going, and yeah, Torgrazk says, what was your question to him again? Sorry, I was rolling something in the back.
Yeah, just like what was his project that he was doing before coming to the tower to join up with Mordenkainen?
In that, I have it all written down. So. I was between jobs. No job right now. I was hanging out in
Okay.
Askavik.
What was the job before you were hanging out in Askavik? The one that you were in between?
Yes, I was smuggling goods to Mahadi Emporium. I meet Shraal there.
The Mahadi Emporium, is that the Abyssal Caravan?
Yes, they are caravan, not abyssal.
Okay.
Did you say killer van or caravan?
Caravan, yeah, just accent.
Caravan, I mean, that makes
I mean,
sense too.
technically, I guess.
We'll put a very different image in my head of what this thing is.
So like, where would you get, goods from that you would smuggle to them? Where would you find them?
Mostly I get from Askavik, Port City.
What? The port is in, right? That's the one that's on the river Styx. Where is that stuff mostly coming? Where does the river Styx flow from? If
It
it
changes.
starts in the abyss, changes.
The direction of Styx change cannot be mapped.
So before it enters Avernus, is it coming from like another plane?
Yes, it goes across many lower planes.
Okay, so you're just so you had this really cool job of like sneaking onto boats and from like all over the plains. Like there was that Eperon ship that we found, and just like stealing things off of it and like going and taking them to the caravan.
You funny little man, I do not sneak.
Oh. So why did you stop doing that?
Got into big fight with guys in Askavik. Needed to hide for a bit.
What guys?
And DM, can you make up some guys for us, please?
No, there is the guy. I just I don't know his name. Do.
Sorry.
Rarumak.
Raumak. Okay.
Very well
Rarumak.
trusted in Askavik.
And what happened between the two of you? You were working from him, and then you got in a fight with him. Is that right?
No, I betrayed his contract.
Oh. Okay. What was the contract? Why did you betray? You get a good payout?
I got angry and I punched barmaid.
Oh, okay. So you just were not on your best pay. Okay, that makes sense. Don't punch me.
I'll try not to.
I appreciate it.
Finch is thinking he only punches barmaids. You're okay, Pavel.
I know a story
Oh,
about
that's
Shina. I tell you later.
Tell us now. I love
Oh.
all stories.
Shina right here.
Oh, but it's okay? Or no?
Shina, maybe you want to scout for us with your.
No, I think
Straight?
not. I hear he has story. Shraal is scouting.
Can you take me up and fly?
Ask Shraal.
But he did it before. I want you to take me, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Just like a little kid.
That's perception. What's your
Oh,
persuasion
whoops.
modifier?
Sorry.
It's still 15
2.
plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough. Fine. Story cannot be too bad. And she
Thank you, Shina.
yeah, she'll fly you up. She'll fly you up next to Shraal and be like, Torgrazk, mouth enough. And Shraal will be like,
I'll wave to Shraal and be like, "Hi, Shraal!" Like through the wind. Shina is flying me now.
Shraal will wave back, but with the arm that's holding Vin. So he's like waving Vin around.
Oh my god.
It says, "Wee!"
And yeah, Torgrazk will tell the others on the ship, on the machine, sorry. You can't trust Shina. She should be on active contract with devils. I overheard her while she played cards just days ago bragging about her contract. For a pit fiend general in Blood War.
Which Biffy, what's his contract?
He said it was take out some demon prince. Earn favor with Zariel.
You got a demon prince. Sorry, I was taking notes.
Don't know why she here now.
Yeah, that is weird. Take out a demon. Do demons have lots of princes?
Not lots. Maybe like 10.
Demon
Can you
princes.
name
That's
them?
different than the devil's warlords.
Yes.
Okay. Is it different or is it kind of the same? And are they here in Avernus?
Some may be fighting in Blood War. I do not know their whereabouts. Very powerful. Stronger than Torgrazk. Stupid job, I think.
Because they're powerful?
Yes.
What-
Too risky.
What makes you a demon prince? Like, is there a demon king?
You get layer in of abyss.
The king does or the prince does?
Demon Lord and Demon Prince.
Demon lord.
I do not know particulars of demon politics.
Name one demon prince.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check for this guy. I think Shina said demon prince name Bathmat. Bathmat, yes.
Can I roll like either Fauna or nature? I mean, also I'm repeating this conversation to Vin in case he knows something too, in Spanish as well. Can I roll either like history or something like that too? See if I can remember. Okay, cool. History. It's not advantage. That should have been normal roll.
Okay.
I'll roll
Never
it
heard
at
of anything called
disadvantage
bath
for
math. Yeah.
What
Go
does
ahead.
a 15 get Vin at
Vin.
disadvantage?
That's pretty good at disadvantage though.
Yeah, I know.
It sounds similar to Baphomet, Prince
Okay.
of Beasts.
Yeah, I'll tell Tamila that in my head.
I've heard of Baphomet.
You don't mean Bahamut, do you? The Platinum Dragon?
Mm,
I do not know if he is
Like-
dragon.
I feel like that's a good god, isn't it? They're not going to be in hell. They're not
unless
demon prince. Baphomet. Just real quick, I'm searching my notes for Baphomet. I don't think it'll be in there though.
Maybe Shina can tell you since she should have this job.
You
Well,
said
I mean, you're saying that we cannot trust Shina because she broke her contract, which we don't really know that's true. We don't know that coming to work for Mordenkainen does not advance the goal to killing Bahamut. But I mean, is breaking a contract such a bad thing? Torgrazk, you did it. Don't punch me.
I honored the contract, and the stipulation said if I punch barmaid, then I get thrown out. I got thrown out. End of contract.
I might have just missed it. Did Torgrazk say don't trust her because she broke her contract, or don't trust her because she is on a contract?
Because she is on an active contract. Should be. He thinks he should be on an active contract with devils.
Okay. So to his knowledge, she never broke any kind of contract.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, anyways. Cool.
So I'm going to think internally. Well, if she is on this contract, and she is, I mean, let's assume that she's actually pursuing it, and that because this is kind of what I think is that going to Mordenkainen is probably the top thing that a Nycaloth can do to overthrow the King of Beasts is to get help from like a super powerful wizard like Mordenkainen. That checks out in my head.
You say King of Beasts?
Doesn't Baphomet.
Yeah.
Baphomet is the King of Beasts. Okay.
Prince
Right.
Prince of Beasts.
Prince of Beasts.
So if that's the case, then I don't think she would be wanting to kill Mordenkainen. I think she would be wanting to get his help.
Yeah. Are you saying this in your head, Pavel?
Yeah, I'm saying this in my head group.
Yeah, I feel like there's no good connection between if she is on this contract, why she was hanging around at Mordenkainen. Like we don't yet know that connection, but you're right. It doesn't seem like killing him would directly, assassinating him would not directly get her closer to her goal.
But getting his help would.
Yeah. I know so much stuff. What you bet that if we go talk to Shraal, he might have some insight on Torvik. Not Shraal. If we talk to,
I mean, it's funny how they each have a story about each other, like one other person.
Yeah.
That would be great.
It would be so helpful. I know I rolled pretty.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Well, I know I rolled pretty bad for history, but do I have any gauge of what a demon lord is or what a demon prince might be? Just in the cosm of, like, just in the cosmos of this, of like how they sit and whether or not they their place in hell, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. Without history check, let's do a separate one for this knowledge, because you were trying to recall it specific. It's kind of a different thing you're recalling. That's better.
70. Okay.
All right. Demon princes are actually the most powerful of the demon lords. And demon lords are kind of the rulers of domains. So domains that become really large and powerful, those lords become princes. So only the most powerful demon lords become princes. And for lords, there are, I don't know, like hundreds. But for princes, there's only about 10 or so.
Do I associate that with like the different levels of hell, or are we talking about within Avernus?
This is Abyss. So this is
Abyss, sorry.
the demon lands. Yeah, and there are it is an unknown amount of layers to the Abyss. There was one cartographer that mapped 666 layers. But there were more than that. You just remember that from footnotes in your research on devils and
So it would make sense that demon princes are against Zariel because of the blood wars. So like, are demon princes fighting in the blood wars? Would that make sense? Are they like the generals leading the blood war, or is it weird that they would ever be in Avernus?
Demons in general are very chaotic. So each one has their own agenda. So there's no guarantee that they would be in the war or not. It depends on the demon in particular and their motivations.
Okay, sorry. Thank you. That helps with lots of stuff.
The people, well, everyone sees this crazy, weird, wispy shadow creature. Probably about 100 feet in front of your car. You think you would run it over if you didn't stop.
We go around?
Yeah, you can go around.
What do y'all think? Stop or go around?
Can I like
Vin's
look
too
at it
high
and try to
up.
figure out what it is?
Sure. Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Okay, don't stop for that. We're going round. Here.
They do not look like they're having a good time.
No.
I cast message at it. Hey, are you okay?
Let's see. You're speaking in common. Yeah. He would respond, with a fractured image of Zariel on top of Lulu, arriving and meeting a soldier woman in the material plane.
Oh, this thing. And I guess I'm going through the telepathy. This thing is this thing met Zariel and Lulu before their fall in the material, and now this must be a Hell Rider.
Pause the car.
Should we ask them questions? Maybe they can tell us more information.
I'm gonna ask Clonk to stop the car, but a little ways away from him. To keep the engine revved.
Yeah, Clonk will do that. Crikey will ask, what about the chickens?
Stay in the Maggie. Keep all the chickens in the Maggie.
Okay. Be careful.
Should I go because I am strong and just ask?
What
What
did
the
you see,
woman look
Pavel,
like?
exactly?
Well, it gave me a kind of a broken image of Zariel riding atop Lulu in the material plane and meeting with a woman. So
Like
this,
Zariel before her fall, like Angel
I think
Zariel
so,
and
right?
Big Mammoth
Angel
Lulu.
Zariel. Yep.
yeah, Angel Zariel. So I mean, this could be that woman, it could be someone who saw that meeting. But if they're here and they were with Zariel, they're probably a Hellrider, right? Came with her, got stuck here. Maybe.
You think this is the battleground of that first war? Where Zariel fell and all the Hellriders died? Vin,
Well, I
come
only
down here,
see the
please.
one.
Okay.
It looks like there's
okay, I'll
one.
just be like, okay, I guess I need to go down now.
Yes, me too, please.
Yeah,
How
Shraal
much-
and
I forgot
Shina,
Spinch was up there.
will bring you both down.
How high up am I right now?
They were doing about 100 feet up.
100 feet up. I forget how much full damage I can negate. I might just tell him to let me go. Let's see. 5 times my. I don't think quite that. Maybe when he gets down to about 50 feet,
Okay.
then we'll just be like, you know what? You're going pretty slow. You can just drop me. I got it.
Alright. He'll drop you.
Okay. Do you
Sheena
wanna
will
roll
bring
damage?
Spinch down to the ground.
Thank you, Shina. That was so much fun. You are awesome.
What is awesome?
He just watches Vin plummets.
Pebble goes ahead and casts Mage Armor, because he didn't do that today, and uses the Pearl of Power to get one of his slots
Yeah.
back.
And, like, shout to the guy and just be like, "Peace, friend. Are you a Hellrider?"
Okay, it is going to choose.
Choose to be nice and answer
Mhm.
politely.
Okay. So, Pavel, Tamila, and Vin, you all get an image of Zariel that stutters, and then you hear like this whispering that is just a cacophony of whispers. I need you each to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo.
Wow, all of you fail. So let me roll.
Oh, man. God.
This is
You
gonna be
each
good,
take
guys.
10 psychic damage, and you must make a melee weapon attack against the closest creature.
Are we all within melee with each other?
Yeah, I would say you all landed pretty close. I mean, I would say Spinch and Vin are close, and then Tamila and Pavel are close.
There you go.
Oh, Pavel.
Bring it on.
Oh, Tamila's gonna
Melee-
wreck Pavel shit.
melee
Oh, sorry, I had
weapon
things
attack.
checked on it. So it's just 22, not the +2, and I did not put on the hunter's mark.
I'm trying to figure out what is the
Oh
nastiest.
no!
Oh,
no.
Vin!
I didn't finish a bit too well.
Damn.
I was really hoping I was like,
razor.
he's got a good armor class.
Just 4 little
That's
points,
good.
Pavel. You're fine. You're fine.
Yep.
And then Tamila, you take 5. Spinch took 13.
Is so Pavel roll to hit would not hit me.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, he missed. That's right.
Yeah.
Good
The
call.
9 just hits.
That would be funny. Okay.
Ow! Vin! Why are you guys
Sorry.
hitting each other?
You don't have time to respond because you're seeing another vision. You see the woman, which I believe I've shown this picture before, but maybe not. Let me grab it. That Zariel met with. And
Yeah.
she's wearing this like shining armor with this hand on it, gauntleted hand on it, and she is handing Zariel a great sword, and we yields command of her militia to Zariel, and you can tell that they're all really good friends, Zariel, Lulu, and Yale, as they all smile and they like clasp each other's shoulders and like have a good laugh about something Lulu says. Since there's no audio with the visual, you're not sure what they're talking about, but you can tell, you can kind of see this like scene play out.
I want to if we have control of ourselves, I want to
Yeah, you have control now.
get away. I want to like get away from anyone else, like spread out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll spread out.
Fair.
And I don't know, I just want to like shout out it, like show us what you know.
Spinch, everyone's trying to move away.
Mm-hmm.
Spinch goes towards Vin and tries to
Oh.
hug him to restrain him so that
Okay.
he doesn't
Okay.
hit him anymore.
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
athletics
not-
against
Okay.
Vin. Are you resisting?
Again, I don't know why I just rolled.
Oh my god,
wisdom.
natural one.
Oh no, was
I
that-
just give you a
yeah,
hug.
I don't know why I roll another wisdom save there, but
Yeah, you can ignore that.
I guess I'll try to resist.
Okay, so yeah, just don't roll one.
not-
There you go.
Yeah, anything.
I'm just like, hey, bud, I'm gonna hang out over here, so I don't hit you again. You're seeing this too, right, Spinch?
No, what are you seeing?
Oh, things and stuff. It's very complicated.
This time I need
I'm think.
Vin again,
Okay.
Spinch, and Pavel to make wisdom saves. As you hear the whispers and use
Nope.
from this creature.
Oh, jeez. Good.
Yep.
Everyone failed
Cool.
again.
Super low.
Oh, and he
Uh-huh.
rolled high, so 17 psychic damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
But you do get another vision. Anyone that's in melee, so Spinch and Vin didn't get to separate yet, so you have to attack
Yep.
each other.
Okay. I'm sorry. Why can I
Oh,
only roll good
damn.
on hitting Spinch?
Right.
Oh,
Well,
that's good
that's
too.
gonna hit too.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna
Yeah.
hit too.
Yeah, that's nice. Ugh,
Yeah, all right. Vin's not looking great.
dang.
Um,
Oh, I am sorry, Vin. Now I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I am not trying
the
to hit
vision part?
you. Yes.
You see Zariel defeating a cackling gnoll demon and saving a small town called Idleglen. And the village creates a shrine to honor the angel who saved their village and began praying to Zariel.
You type
Do we know
this.
that
What was the
name?
name of the village? Yeah.
Yeah, Idle Glen. It's spelled a little funny.
Like, is that one of the towns we would have known about before that like randomly disappeared?
Give me a history check to see if you know much about Idle Glen.
Hang on. Oh, geez. Okay.
Oh, wow. Lots of nat 20s.
Din knows his history tonight and tonight only.
Yeah, so this is a village that was constantly attacked by gnolls and eventually by the gnoll demon Yunogu, which I believe I haven't showed you an image of this guy before. Let's see. This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the town's cleric led the population in a prayer to Lathander, who's the sun god, the morning lord, who sent the angel Zariel to their aid. With the angel's help, the gnolls were driven away. Which I believe I have an image of this. I'll just make one really quick.
I will transmit that to everybody as well, as I'm walking very fastly away from Spinch. Now understands.
Yes.
I don't know if you would allow me to do this as well. I don't think we're kind of in an initiative yet. I am going to drink a healing potion.
Yeah.
Specifically, I think I'll drink a greater healing potion because I am very low on health.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not very low. I'm at 10, but it's not fun.
Yeah. Also, with a nat 20, so the villagers prayed to Zariel after she saved them. And when Zariel arrived, she took she took their militia in combination with the Hellriders of El Terrell to fight in Avernus. So the Idle Glen militia was part of the Avernus fight. And I wonder if there's art for this guy. And there was a guy that was leading the group called Jandar Sunstar. That was originally from Idleglen. You kind of remember all of this from your Hellriders history class.
Yeah. The one day Vin paid attention.
Yeah.
And again, Vin transmits this to everybody, so everyone should know or be caught up.
And we I want to like shout at the guy again to get him to like tell us more. Are you of Idleglen?
You see an image of Idleglen, and I'm gonna roll again. Okay, we have Spinch, Pavel, and Tamila. Go ahead and give me wisdom saves.
Oh, it's
Wow, Pavel finally succeeds.
Yay!
So Pavel, you're not going to take any damage or have to fight anyone.
Okay.
But the other two take 14 damage, psychic damage, and you're separated, right? So you don't have to attack anyone. And you see another vision. You see the militia combining and grabbing recruits from other nearby settlements and defeating Null war bands. And you see the Knolls fleeing the area across Sunset Mountains and into the Goblin Marshes of the East. So it wasn't just Idleglen that was attacked by the Knolls, it was the whole surrounding area, which is now Eltergard.
That one was not as helpful as the other ones.
I'll pull out my little doohickey of Zariel.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think shows, like, I guess her more angelic form, right? Like it's not her demonic yet, correct?
No, it is actually the tattoo that you got.
Yeah, not
the
the
tattoo
tattoo.
idea.
The
Tree-
tattoo that
tree
I'm
bark.
going to get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
tree
tree bark.
Yeah, it's meant to be kind of her demonic angel form.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Her
I'll
devilish angel
hold that
form.
up. Yeah, I'll hold that up and be like, do you know what happened in between, like, all the nice fun memories and this one?
You see Zariel in Avernus atop Lulu fighting, and you see chaos of the battle and a group of Hell Riders panicking and deserting and going through a portal.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That's new.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to make another wisdom save for that one as well?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Did we... I thought we just did that. No, we didn't. Okay.
No,
One
well,
more.
we did that one for the last
Oh,
one, which was
got you.
the...
Let me roll to see
Yeah.
who got that. Because it's only 3 at a time, so let's see.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that was Spinch, Tamila, and Vin.
Okay.
Oh, man, Spinch.
Oh god.
Woo! Finally a save.
All right, Spinch and Tamila, you're going to take... oops, I rolled too many dice. 11 points of psychic damage.
Spinch
Tamila.
falls to the ground, but then groggily like steps back up.
Oh, relentless
And-
endurance.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Tamila can't have another vision either. She's gonna. I feel like she's only like 20 feet away from the group, but I think she's gonna say we need to pull back from this.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And then if the others go with her, I think I'm gonna at least sprint back to the car. As soon as everyone's on, I think we're gonna get some distance between us and this dude.
I'm gonna get flying again. I'll just do the uppy symbol again.
Yeah, Shraal will pick you up and take you in the air.
Whee!
Okay, you press on. Give me a fresh perception check.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to say that I started with 60 hit points.
Poor girl.
Yeah,
And I went down to 0.
It didn't help
Yeah.
that I crit on you and also hit you again for a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah.
I drank a healing potion because otherwise, if I would have failed that last one, I would have been down for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, we might need to try to take a short rest if we can.
yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, with that perception check, you're able to find kind of a scraggle of like big giant beast bones that seem to be a little bit sheltered from the elements, and no enemies in the nearby area. In the distance, you see. Let's see here. You see a weird, like, insectoid nest in the hills here, kind of like a hive, but for normal people size. You know what I mean? So, like, if bees were normal sized, like human sized.
Like a giant hive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then, but it's pretty far away. You're not in any danger right now. And then you also saw while you were in the air, a like radiant glow this way.
Which way?
This way. Can you see my ping?
I can't, but I.
Oh, maybe I'm on a weird layer. Sorry, I was on the lighting layer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Which, by the way, I haven't looked at my compass in a while. When we take a short rest, am I able to see which way it's pointing now?
Yeah, it is pointing disward.
So north. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of flying towards it, I think. All right, I'll take that. All right.
I feel like your compass is gonna point to the Emporium, probably.
Yeah, it's gonna find. I don't know though. The Emporium's
Something
probably a
in
big
motion.
place, right?
It's in motion, right?
Yeah, it's a
I guess there's
caravan.
plenty of things that
But it-
there's plenty of things that could be in motion. It could just be a random dude that's just running around everywhere.
It also traveled really fast last time, and I don't feel like the Emporium travels that fast. I feel like it's a big place that's just moving. I don't know.
It'd be kind of funny if it was just like going really fast. It'd be like really funny. I feel like just this city that's
Really-
like always on the
just
move,
really
and it's
zooming.
just like a really, because I feel like that'd be a really good defense, right? Like no one could like invade you if it was actually like really hard to dock with it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
But then it would kind of defeat the point of selling if no one could dock with it, and it was just moving really fast all the time. So
Mhm.
you know,
Sure.
I guess a little bit of yes, a little bit of no.
Does anyone need extra healing beyond like just a regular short rest healing?
I
You
I
wait till the
do,
end of the
but I'm
whole
gonna-
short rest.
Yeah, I was supposed to say I have some extra things that can give myself healing, so I'm gonna do those instead. Because I'll spend 6 key points to do quicken healing 3 times.
Cool.
Sorry, did we complete a short rest? Or
Yeah,
we're
you're
going
doing one right now. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll.
Okay, we're doing one
dice,
right
yeah.
now.
We can roll
Yeah,
hit dice.
You can say it's
Cool.
complete.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're such high level. We have so many hit dice.
Mm-hmm.
I only need 1 hit dice now.
And they go so quickly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yep,
Pretty
that will
good
do it.
rolls.
That was after so much math. It's 4. Okay, perfect. So I know it's like after the encounter, but I don't know. Can we insight that dude and kind of figure out what his deal
can I-
was?
Like, how does that come to be? I assume it's just a soul like tortured in hell by some just horrible thing that it did, or just the presence
Yeah, go ahead and give me
being here
Arcana.
for so long?
Mm-hmm.
I help.
Sure. Yeah.
You need it.
Oh, you didn't need it. Yeah, you did good. Yeah. So these are when a creature knows a powerful secret that is being protected with a curse, it usually creates an allip when it dies. Which is this creature's called an allip. So secrets protected in this manner can be like hidden truths or true names or things like that. So the creature, when it dies, the curse annihilates its body and leaves behind a spectral image or spectral being composed of fragments of their psyche and overwhelming agony.
Is its purpose to like retain the curse so that retain the secret so it is not lost?
Yeah, it is. When it's around other creatures, it seeks to share or relieve the burden by sharing its secret. It can only impart shards of knowledge, but that causes it terrible pain. When it shares the knowledge, it's temporary relief.
Is there a way to undo the curse?
If a creature writes down what the allip knows, this process can take days or weeks. Then the allip can move on peacefully.
Can the allip be destroyed as a way to help
Yes.
it move on?
Yep.
That'd be a good thing for it. It wouldn't be in pain anymore.
Right.
I mean, we might want to, rather than destroy it, we might want to take the time to take down what it knows.
You can, yeah. One of us can go like forward, and the other ones can heal from behind, and try to get as much of the knowledge as possible. And we can write down what we've seen so far, and just keep repeating that.
I think we should do like I don't know if we should do this right now. Maybe on the way back, or we come around later.
That might be good. On the way back is a good idea, maybe. Just because I feel like we have to deal with a lot at this next place, and it's gonna be hard.
We're doing like 7 things at once right now.
That is true. Let's hunker down. Let's focus on the we have a lot ways to go to, but let's focus on the obelisk, and we'll come back to this, and then we'll go to the soul collector after that.
But before we do that, let's take a break.
Yes.
What do you want, 10,
Cool.
15?
That's good.
All right, yeah. So, 25-minute mark.
Okay.
Sounds good.
25-minute mark.
Okay then.
Talk to you later.
There's so many of us.
Yeah. Yeah, quite the
Crikey and the
crew.
chickens, and plus like the three green
Yeah,
guys aren't
I
on
didn't
here.
put them on there. Yeah, they're there. This is a pre-generated map.
Are those the chickens?
Yep, those are the chickens.
Is Crikey and one of the chickens are like roasted out for some reason for me?
Yeah, that's for me to identify them as different in case you had one that chicken's earwax.
One of the chickens. It's earwax. Is
Yeah.
he special? Aww.
Yeah.
That's nice. Should we continue on our journey, or have we come to a good like halfway point where we could actually rest and for like an evening?
Let's see, where are you? You would have they can tell you how much time left is on your journey in a sec.
I feel like we only got like excuse me, I feel like we only got like one hex over, maybe 2 hexes over out of like 7.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
I
you
feel
still
like
have
we
like
need to keep
11
going.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep going
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, as cool as this map is, yeah, we probably should.
Oh, they're
Come
here.
back.
Nycaloth.
Yeah.
What do they
We'll
do
come
for
back.
like the hour while we're resting?
Shina will get out some playing cards and they'll start playing.
Okay. Good answer.
What do they bet?
Right now they're not betting any valuables. This is just for fun.
Finch will play with her to just play.
Do you know Obsidian Jill?
No, can you teach me, please?
Sure. She
We don't have
lays.
to RP it
Yeah, it's
if you guys
blackjack.
don't want to. Yeah. Oh, cool.
She'll explain the rules of blackjack to you.
Is she good?
Yeah, she's pretty good. She's got a lot of experience. She seems to be better at it than the other two.
Okay, so she is smart. Oh, interesting. So she shows smartness if she's better than the other two, even though she said that Shraal was smart and that wait, no. She said Shraal was strong.
Oh, she
Shraal
said
was-
Shraal was smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
maybe
get the
she's
impression
smart.
Sheena's smart enough to not say she's the smartest one, but I get the impression
Yeah.
she's pretty smart.
Yeah, with the game too. Kind of confirms it.
You puny humans ready to go?
Yes.
Apparently.
Okay.
They're talking to the puny humans, so yes, I am ready to go.
Shraal will walk over to Vin. You go up.
Does the uppy symbol.
You all load back onto the car, except Shraal takes Vin up. And you proceed north through here. Get you some more light.
Ignore me. I am just catching up on.
I'm gonna.
What are?
Oh wait, are we still mine lit?
No, it's been over an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast message at Vin and tell him to see if he can get is it Shara to tell him a story about either of the other two, but probably Torgrazk.
Okay.
Well,
I'm making
Shar
up the
told a
names.
story about
Shina.
Sheena told a story about Shawl, and that Shawl does have Vin. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, get Shawl's story.
Okay. Vin will yell up through the wind and be like, "So, do you know the others super well? Do you have any fun stories about any of them?"
Only story I know I tell you of Shina.
You've told the one about Shina, yes.
No, wait, Torgrazk
Okay.
told you that. Never mind.
No.
No,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
He would say, "No, I never met Shina before. I know Torgrazk. We work on job together. He's very reliable."
Torgrazk very reliable. What happened on your other job with him?
I was working for Mahadi, and he was smuggling goods to us. He always deliver.
Hmm. It's good to know, I guess. Weird kind of group where everyone kind of knows a little bit about everybody else.
You, all of the neutrals, like to keep eye on each other.
Yep, that makes sense. You guys probably like compete against each other in other ways.
Yes, I want the job from the wizard. I hope the other two do not get.
Is he only taking one, or is he taking like multiples? Do you know?
He's very rich. He should hire everyone.
Hmm. I don't know. He hasn't shown much of his wealth, and I still would like to argue that if he's so magical and stuff, I think he would be able to grow some hair. So I feel like can't be that magical, right?
You think he's sham?
I mean, you have hair. You have hair. I have hair. We're not that
Does he have
magical.
hair?
Yeah,
I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
seem to have it.
Is he not?
Let me pull up the handout.
I was
No,
gonna say, I
he's
gotta
got
pull-
horns.
Okay. Yeah, you got horns.
Freckles.
I guess I say I have hair, and I know I'm magical.
I don't know. He has magic tower.
Yeah, that's true.
I hear he pays very well.
How? Just out of curiosity, like, what's the pay rate? What's very well?
Depends on job, but always more than it should.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll take that. I guess
I don't think he knows the
everyone likes
Avernus
to get
economy.
paid more than they should. Yeah. Since we're flying, by the way, I'm just how do you feel about wood and wood-based products?
Wood is not strong.
Ooh, that's where you're wrong. And I'll cut myself off there. But Vin continues a lecture on
Yeah.
the overall strength of wood and the utility of it.
He will try and say that stone is stronger.
No, I mean wood can move stone.
Go to give me a perception check real quick.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, for this new area you're kind of flying over, you do see this like green ooze in this deep, deep cavern. So your car is gonna have to drive around this, which is part of the reason why flying would be faster. But there's a dam that's preventing the ooze from flowing into the river Styx.
I'll yell up when I see that and just be like, "What's that?"
That is Pit of Shimrath.
Shinrath. Okay. What's in it? What's the green stuff?
Gross ooze.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Like I meant, like, is it like something weird or special? Like, you know how like the river Styx is like that, like, I don't know, like soul juice or whatever that kills you or drives you insane or eats your memories or something like that. What's the green stuff do?
I hear there is a pit fiend at the bottom of the chasm. And then he decomposed, make a fetid lake.
Gross. Well, good thing we can just fly right over, but we're gonna have to wait for everybody else once they get across.
You want to fly separate from your car?
No. Let's stay with them in case they get into trouble and stuff.
Okay. Anything anyone on the car is doing, by the way?
We also see the green
You
chasm,
kind of
or
just
we're
see
not.
more like the edge of it. Like you see like it's a
Mhm.
cliff that goes down
Mm.
that you can't drive into.
Is Can I ask another question? I'm sorry,
Mhm.
jumping back and forth. Is my compass still pointing north at this or disward at this point, or is it starting to like turn a particular direction?
It's starting to
We're starting to get
turn abyssward or east.
okay. So it's more eastern. Okay, that makes sense.
Alright. You continue going around here.
Do we see the dam? Is it like a structure that has been like made and created?
Yeah, it's pretty huge, so you would be able to see it as you go around. It's made of a lot of metal and stone, and yeah, it seems to be successfully holding back the ooze from these like little tributaries that flow to or from the sticks.
Bench hits his chest 5 times.
Did everyone else heal okay after the long rest? Tamila can help if not.
I'm up to full.
I'm close to
Pavel, you looking good?
Pavel could use some more hit points. I didn't spend all my hit die. I wanted to get them all back after a long rest.
Are you within 10 or are you more than that?
I am not within 10. I'm 14 under.
Well, we can. Sorry for having this conversation so much later. I am. Oh gosh, but only 14.
I can lamb hand him.
26. I'm gonna make him 10 good berries if you want to help him with the rest.
Yeah.
And Tamila hands
4.
you yeah, I guess last 4. Yeah, Tamila will hand you 10 good berries, Pavel. She'll create them in her hand and hand to you, and you'll heal 1
Thank
hit point
you.
per berry if you eat them.
It's very
And
nice.
Spinch will hit you 4 times in the chest.
I'm trying to eat. Ah!
He's burping you after you eat all of them.
Okay.
I think you also you're very full because the good berries are
Yeah.
also
Oh, yeah.
enough to
I'm not gonna eat
enough
for, like,
nourishment to
5
sustain a
days.
creature for 1 day. Yes.
Okay, I've got 10 days up.
Yes.
Okay, it's fun. As I am pigging out on my good berries, I am reading
Oh,
because
okay.
I have so many books to read. I will go for the book with the journal on it, the Alchemist's journal.
We picked this one up.
Well, this is from the tower. I read it and I got the potion of like crazy wind breath thing. Bottled breath is what I got from it before. That might be the only thing that's in here, but I'm just going to keep reading.
Okay. You do see healing potion, which you already know.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
You do see for a greater healing potion, a recipe, or do you already have that? Don't you?
I think it just costs more money to make. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, it costs more time and more money. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do see greater and superior are also available in here.
Okay. Do I get the sense that that's all that's in here, or are there more?
There seems to be some things like to help with
I'm just-
colds, like more like natural remedies for common illnesses.
If I keep studying this book, will I like find anything new and fun?
You don't think so? You think this is
Okay.
fairly basic, yeah?
Got it.
You think that was the only new recipe you got?
Fair enough.
Okay. Going around the pit here. You give me a new perception check, Vin, for this new area.
Yep. One's not as good.
Not as good. You see there appears to be a massive pit in this area too, with a lot of scaffolding around it. Seems like, I don't know, there's like work being done in this pit.
Okay. Big pit.
Mm-hmm. And
What-
you do
do
see
you know what's
the river
happening there?
sticks.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll ask.
Shraal.
I'll ask. Yeah, I'll ask Troll. Do you know what's happening? Like, what are they doing there?
Big mine for Batorian steel.
What?
Green Batorian steel. You know, metal. Green metal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They're mining, I guess. That's it.
Yes. Just mining.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I expected far worse. I expected like they were digging to the devils or something weird like that.
Maybe. I don't go
Well,
there.
That's fair.
We keep moving?
Just for notes, what
Oh,
kind of
wait,
steel
hang
was
on.
it?
Is there a yeah, do you want to place it in?
Thank you.
Carrion steel. Okay.
That's a word for
can
hell.
Oh, okay. No, well, is there a bridge to cross the river Styx in here?
I think there is one soon, but not right here.
Okay.
Nope.
I guess I'll just be like, all right. I guess we fly to whatever bridge is, find the bridge, and let them get across. I don't get it. It's so much easier just to fly everywhere.
We do not need to cross sticks here anyways. We go
Okay.
west now.
You mean yes, Contra Abyss. Okay. And you're sure it's not Abyss, right? It's definitely not Abyss. I looked down at my compass to probably showing it's like way more Abyss.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I am sure.
Okay. We'll just keep flying.
Okay. This would be at the 9-hour mark. So you would be looking at a good place, should be looking for a good place to rest. So you would
Okay.
hit where you're expected to be at midday the next day.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Then I'll start looking for that, and then, or I guess any of them on the ground can as well.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter as much with a tiny hut, but still kind of
Yeah,
matters.
you can do a survival check.
Sure. 12.
It doesn't seem like there is a good place here. Seems like these lands are pretty cracked and jagged. Let's see. Yeah, it's just seems like it's just gonna have to be better to use a tiny hut. You're not gonna have any shelter.
Okay. I'll tell him to, whenever they start slowing down, I'll just tell him to
Mhm.
bring me lower, and then just be like, I don't really see a good spot. I think we just had to camp where we can and tiny hut it up.
Okay.
Alright. I'll make a tiny hut.
Alrighty. The Nycaloth, I guess we'll just surround the hut. Just like chill out on the demon grinder. Crikey will ask if you can bring the chickens in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, chickens, come.
Spinch like makes the and like
Mhm.
make
They all pile in. Will you be doing watches?
Yep.
Yep.
Just the normal ones.
Okay.
I think Spinch is at the end.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I think the
Vin
same
is
order as
first.
before.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look up what that is, but I can't remember.
I think it's Vin, Tamila, Pavel, Spinch.
Perfect.
Did I ever meet Tamila's dad actually? Because I
You
know
were not
that
with us
you all
when
did.
we went
No,
over.
Yeah.
Vin did.
I was like doing spell stuff, spell scribing,
Mhm.
I think. So I'm gonna like kind of look over at Tamila and just sort of I really want to send to your family, but I don't think I know any of them. Is there anyone that I know who you would like me to send to?
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I
That
mean,
would it
there
would
was
be
there was the Elf Song Tavern. I met the people there. Maybe we could,
if
send to them and say hi and
maybe if we
ask
could
them to.
just if you want to send to I can't me out of character cannot remember the names, but the people that were at the Elf Song Tavern that we like knew, maybe one of them could just transcribe a letter or something like that.
Yeah, we can give it a try. What do you want? What do you want to say to your dad?
Um, just that we fine, and I guess that I'm alive and fighting, and Dara would be a good one. Dara would be a really good one. I don't know, Havel, what would I know this is an awkward question because, like I was going to say, what would you say to your parents? And I recognize it's a different situation, and you're not the right person to ask that. But I don't know. Tell them that I'm close, so much closer. I've just tell them that I'm close.
Do we think Vasha? Vasha's probably, or Dara.
Vasha might make. I mean,
I don't know if like
Vasha,
Dara. Would
Dara's
Dara even
outside. Dara's outside
Yeah.
the walls, and she's busy and stuff like that. Vasha might make more sense.
Okay, so we'll send to Vasha. So I'm gonna say, hold on. I had a whole break to work on this and I didn't do it. Everyone else, do your stuff.
I'll
Yeah,
just
so
pray
anything.
to Ilmater.
Okay, go ahead.
Just give him an update.
Yeah.
Just a little check-in.
Mm-hmm. It seems. Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check. You feel that your prayers are being heard. No emotion either way, though, around it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just giving him,
Mhm.
just Spinch normal, just talking to Ilmater.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Torgrazk will yell over, "Shut up!"
Oh, do you want to talk to him too? He's not very talkative right now, but he will listen to you if you want.
Gods have no place here, only Asmodeus,
Who is Asmodeus?
god of devils. This is his land.
Oh. Is he a nice god? Does he talk to you?
No. I doubt he even talks to Zariel. Big
Why would he talk
important
to
god.
Zariel?
Why would he or wouldn't he? Sorry.
Why would he?
Really, Zariel's in charge of this land. Leader of Blood War.
Do I know that, Tamila?
I think we've had enough discussions that Spinch might generally know that. But did we know that Zariel was actually the official ruler of Avernus? I'm not sure we did know that. Maybe we did. I think we probably did.
We did.
Maybe.
We had to have.
It was strongly
well, we-
insinuated.
Maybe
Silvira
not
said
actually.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you had an impression that she was very important. I'm not sure if you knew she's a leader, but
That is very sad. I am sorry that your god does not talk to you. You know, my god talks to me sometimes. Maybe you should talk to my god. Because he is super cool.
I think the hells have made you crazy.
Maybe.
Keep your talkie quieter, away from here.
Okay. What if I just stay here because it is comfortable inside this little dome thingy that my friend made? But I will be more quiet.
Fine.
Okay. And he'll like hug the Nycaloth.
You'll see him
I'm glad we
grimace and
have
just
come.
like with an arm shove you away.
I'm glad we are friends now. Who is this, by the way?
That
Who
was
am I talking
Torgrazk.
to? Okay, Torgrazk. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Pavel, did you have enough time to finish your?
What is the name of the? Is it the something menagerie?
Yeah, the Gearnymore Stables and Menagerie.
That's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
words.
You could probably shorten it, yeah.
I'll just say to the proprietor of Gearnymore.
Do I know if that's enough? Well, is it like identifiable enough of just saying Gearnymore?
I think it has like the menagerie has a different name. I'm trying to find out. Going back.
Oh, that was in my notes, but if that is wrong, let me know. I do not have the name of my father or brothers in my notes. I have like a space for it with a colon, and I didn't actually fill it out. Very sad.
Okay. All right, I have that, so I can.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, so Tamila.
Okay, I think I. Oh no, I guess I can take out please and not be polite to her.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast sending, and I'm sending to Vasha, and my message is gonna be, I'm gonna say, hello, could you deliver this message to the proprietor of the Gearnymore Menagerie? Tamila is well and close. Also, she has a boyfriend now.
Hey, do I hear Pavel say this? Do I hear Pavel say this? Is that loud or not?
Did you do that in your mind? Or... It does have a somatic, yeah, or verbal component.
You should get whacked, Pavel. Get hit. Oh, tell them that, Pavel, do you not know?
I was not supposed to say that. But they would like to know it's your family.
I am cursed, Pavel. You can't tell them this shit. They're gonna worry.
They're gonna be happy for you.
Vasha will say, "Oh, I'm so glad you're alright, Pavel, and Tamila too. She has a boyfriend. Tell her to come gush about him. I want to meet him. I'll do that."
Okay, I can't. I'm not gonna. I can't thank Vasha, but I will definitely let Tamila know that Vasha wants to gush with you about your boyfriend. See, everyone's gonna be happy.
They're not gonna believe it either. They're gonna think Vasha's some crazy woman. Doesn't know what she's saying.
You won't know for a while.
You only do that once.
I can do. I know I can do it again. Do you want me to do it? Is there something else?
Maybe. How do I fix this?
It's okay, Tamila. It's fine.
Okay. Sure. Sure. We can let this lie. This is fine. I'm not ashamed of this. Fine. Wasn't a secret. Fine. She's going to repeat like 12 times that she's fine.
Anything else before your long rest? Alright. Alright, so you all head, you're in the dome, pretty close to each other, sleeping, and Vin, you are on watch. What would you like to do?
I think with the added threat of one of them maybe wanting to kill us, I'm just gonna watch. Every so often, just kind of keeping an eye on them. Do they sleep? The Nycaloths? Do they sleep at all?
Yeah, they'll sleep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep a watch for all of them. And
A thought of maybe right before we go to bed. They mentioned they like wine, and they might reveal some shit if we gave them. We have 20 bottles of wine.
yeah,
They like alcohol,
we
I
might-
think they said.
maybe we do that on the way back then, just because
Okay.
we've been flying a bit, and I feel like it's gonna take us as long to get back, right? So
Okay.
all right.
Sure.
But I'll just keep a watchful eye.
Alright, give me that perception check. Nice. Yeah, you notice they stay up late playing cards. And they do have a little bit of their own liquor that they drink a bit. They don't get drunk or anything, but they're buzzed and chatty with each other. They seem to be getting along pretty well. But other than that, you don't notice anything. Oh, actually, it's a 20. I'll give you this. There is, in the distance, you notice a infernal machine that you could tell by the dust trail stop inside or next to like this big rock. It is pretty far away. They're not like, they wouldn't see you or notice you or anything like that. But it's within this same hex. And then after Vin, it's Tamila. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I will wake up Tamila. I will fill Tamila in on all of that. Waking her up.
So I was catching up on my notes. What exactly he see? Just a random vehicle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a vehicle drove kind of from the sticks to a big rock.
The sticks are they the white things behind us? The gray and white things behind us?
No, the river sticks,
the
the
river
red.
sticks.
Oh, the river. Sorry, the
the
river
red
sticks.
one,
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. And it's a little ways away, and it's all fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Alright.
Thanks, Finn. You can go to bed.
Okay. Have a good night.
You too. And I will also commit myself to just watching and not doing anything else.
All right. Perception.
Oh,
no, you're-
sad.
Explain to me how Tamila just doesn't notice her surroundings. Like, what is she thinking about or doing?
Oh gosh, well the only thing going on is what Pavel did. She is she's caught up in her head a little bit with a memory. And you know she kind of pushes it back down a few times, but it's just bothering enough that she lets it play in her head. Just of the last time she saw her mother and how sick she was and how angry Tamila was with her for being with her father and for cursing him and for cursing all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And just all that blame and hatred and that their mother didn't deserve, but she felt it anyways. And just feeling the guilt and the sadness of that and just distracted her.
Yeah. Go ahead and take inspiration for your character moment. But yeah, you don't notice anything on your watch. And you suddenly realize it's time to wake up Pavel.
I'll go wake up Pavel.
Hello, Tamila. Thank you for not kicking me in the head to wake me up. Sorry. But I was excited to tell them.
It's okay, Pavel. I know. I'm also very happy to be with Laura. I'm not really upset. Okay.
Anything interesting going on?
During Vin's watch, he noticed there's a vehicle that kind of drove by over that big rock. It was driving from the river Styx towards that big rock on the distance.
I make a spyglass and give it to Tamila.
Ooh, fun. Do I see anything through the spyglass?
Give me a perception check. No, the rock
dark,
seems
Pavel.
to be it's dark, the cloudy, and the rock seems to be obscuring anything that you might have been able to see.
Alas.
You could try looking. Maybe you'll better look than me.
Well,
yeah,
maybe. I'm not. I don't know. I feel like I don't have quite the powers of perception that you do. But I'll give it a go, and I'll take a look.
Okay. You notice very slightly, like between formation on the rock, you notice a bit of metal. Like there's a structure there on the other side of the rock.
Huh. Not the demon grinder, or the infernal machine.
No.
That's something different.
Yeah.
I can't get off mute. Yeah, I'll mention that to Tamila that I see like that there's it looks like there's a metal structure there.
Maybe some kind of fort or outpost or something like that. We can ask we can ask if anyone in the group knows when in the morning and possibly investigate it, but I am too tired right now. So. You all good?
Yep. I am A-okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep then. Thank you, Pavel.
Good night.
Good night. And Tamil will go to sleep.
Okay.
And I'm just really quickly reading Layman's Tiny Hut.
I don't think you can leave it.
I can't leave it. And okay, so it doesn't say that I can't do this. So I am going to walk up. Are any of the Nycaloths awake right now?
Yeah, you see one of them seems to be flying up just to take a look around and then just going back down and landing back on the machine.
I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the dome and I'm not gonna leave it. I'm gonna be like, hey, do you know about the abyss? Like they were talking about the abyss earlier and how there's lots and lots and lots of layers. And I was kind of curious. Do you know what that looks like? Have you been there? Have you gone through the layers? Are they actual different kinds of abyss, or is it I mean, because here I found out that I thought there were a bunch of layers to hell, but they're not really layers. They're just kind of well, I think they're not really layers. They're just kind of political, geopolitical boundaries. And I wonder if that's what the abyss is like, where the different layers are because they were talking about the demon lords. And I'm just gonna go on about this.
You ever have tiramisu?
I haven't left.
It's like tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
You know, it's layers, but they meld together.
Because I thought there might be a layer for every demon lord. Because that's kind of how it works here. But I guess it's different.
They call it the infinite layers of the abyss. Birthplace of demons. Chaotic.
I'll have to try it.
Not good place for humans. You will die very quick.
Is it worse than here?
Yes, no law.
And I'm just gonna ask him. I Pavel is just gonna have a ton of questions for this guy. He'll just talk his ear off because he can.
Sure.
But this isn't even related to the investigation. This is just what is hell like? Where in the layers have you traveled? And just wanna ask everything about everything and what he's seen and what she's seen or what they've done.
Yeah, they rolled a 1 on their history check.
Okay.
So they'll just mention, I only know this area. And it'll be Shraal.
Okay, yeah, that's it for me.
Mm-hmm. And he'll start falling asleep as you're talking.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are you doing any perception check? Or you just chatting?
I suppose I can. All right. There we go.
Fair. Yeah. You don't notice anything. And it is Spinch's turn.
Morning, Spinch.
Oh, good morning.
You know, I think your theory was right. That Shraal is not the smartest one. I was talking to him, and he's apparently he hasn't been very many places, or he doesn't really remember. I think you're right that Shiani is much smarter.
Yes, she was very good at her cards. I lost a lot.
There's a car parked, one of these infernal machines parked all the way over there. But other than that, it's been a quiet night.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Yeah. Good night. And I go to bed.
I'll do my perception. Cool. Spinch just immediately goes into cooking mode and does
Yeah.
not pay attention to anything.
Awesome. Are you doing Mephistos or are you doing something else?
Yeah, he'll do Mephistos.
You'll see
He'll get a
the
lot of food.
Nycaloths, would look really hungry as they're waking up.
Yeah.
And just like,
Yeah.
oh, that looks amazing.
Yes, I am preparing things for all of us.
You collect more eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs.
Yeah. What was that, a D4?
Maybe we'll have enough. I don't know, how many chickens are there?
Yeah, there's 4 chickens. Yeah, D4. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, 4.
Nice. Okay, so we had, hold on, I marked 5 before, so now we have a 9. Yay, when everyone wakes up. Now. Eggs.
Yay.
So he'll make that for the special. Wait, how many of us are there? So there's 4 of us, and then how many of the extra people do we have? 3?
There's so many people. There
Yes,
is the
everyone.
4 of us plus Shadow, Lulu, Crikey, Clonk, Chugga
Oh,
Chugga,
okay.
and then 3 more.
Wait, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as we have 7, we're 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As long as we have 8, we have our core people, right?
Mhm.
Not counting the Nycaloths. Okay, so all of us can have an egg.
The Nycaloths.
We just won't give. Yeah, we just won't give an egg to the Nycaloth.
All right.
If you count Lulu, it's 8, and you don't count
Yeah.
Shadow. That'd be 8. Yeah.
There you go. You can see them kind of frown when they see you guys get extra, but they accept the free food from the
Yeah.
Mephistos.
I am sorry. Tomorrow, you will get some eggs, hopefully. But we did not have enough. I am sorry.
Egg's good.
Yeah, what do they taste like?
Yeah, so these eggs came out. They have a black shell, right? And the inside is gray with a red center. But
Cool.
they taste like normal eggs, just with a slight ashy flavor.
I try and hide the ashy flavor with some spices. I have a whole bunch of spices.
Yeah.
So the chickens are born from sacs on a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think this egg grows into? Like, does it grow into the tree?
It grows into a chicken.
The chickens
Right.
came from the sacs in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so maybe a tree will grow. And then a chicken will come from that.
Like, do you think it needs to be fertilized like a regular chicken? Is one of them? Are they all? They're all apparently hens. Not one of them's a rooster, right?
Yep, because they're all capable of laying eggs.
I think maybe they just do.
Emma, you want to join this conversation? Offer a theory?
Well, the trees were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think they were just regular abyssal trees up until they the ooze, the demon ichor, got there, and the trees had probably been absorbing the demon ichor, and that is what is causing the chicken sacks to form.
I have an idea. What if we use this extra egg?
Because we only ate 8 of them.
What if I grow this extra egg and we find out?
You can like incubate it?
Yes, I will hold it tight. I will warm it with my body.
Because I mean, the chickens themselves, they are demons. I don't. I missed the lecture on demon procreation at Candlekeep. I don't know how that happens.
Maybe Crikey knows. Crikey?
Good morning, Tamila.
Sorry, he's cut off, Pavel. I feel a little bad, actually.
No, go ahead.
Crikey, do you know why the chickens lay eggs when they clearly are born from tree sacks?
Let me see if you know.
I definitely think it's a good idea, though. So should definitely incubate an egg and see if we can't get it to hatch.
Yeah, he rolled a 17. He'll say, I heard that demon create other demon, and that when they create other demons, there's a purpose for them, and maybe the chicken's purpose is to be a best friend. And that means giving us eggs.
Oh, so they are just eating eggs.
I think so.
You are such good friends, chickens. Very good. And he'll like pat each one.
You're a good friend too, Spinch.
Yes, I am so glad you are with us. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thanks for taking such good care of us and the chickens and everything.
Yes, thank you.
You can see the Nycaloth just look grossed out by the conversation and
Yeah.
walk away.
The niceties are disgusting to them. Yeah. Cool. So,
Thank you for cooking.
confirming that we've all had a long rest.
Yes, mark off long rest.
Cool. Yay.
Only half the hit die is so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nycaloth, are you all full? Was the food very yummy?
Yes, you
Shina,
should work
Shraal,
for
and Torgrazk?
Askavik. You should work for Elfascream Avernus.
Maybe I will. I love cooking. I used to be a cook before. And did you know? And he'll talk to them as much as they allow it.
We should
Maybe they
get
just
going,
fly
yes?
off. Yeah.
For notes, did they mention a specific place? And
Yeah, the place you keep hearing about, Elfascream Avernus. I'll put it in the chat.
the name of the city?
The city is Askavik. The tavern is Elfascream.
Gotcha.
The full name of the tavern.
Wow. Yeah, so I think we just keep heading.
Okay. And so you do. I'm assuming Vin's up in the air.
Yep.
Okay, gonna give us a perception.
22.
Nice.
Nice.
Very good timing for that perception check, because to this word, you notice a dragon skull nestled in the mountain above. So I'll show you.
Oh, we didn't really discuss we wanted to go investigate the metal thing. I assume we were good.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to right now. Maybe we can come back to it if we need to. We don't have everybody
Okay,
into
then.
it. Oh, I see that to the north.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shraal will tell you, don't go that way.
Oh yeah. Well, no, my friend Nebula said that that's where the Dragon Queen lives, right?
Yes.
My friend
Queen
Nebula says she's
Tiamat.
pretty cool. Yeah. Probably not for me, but
Powerful, but not cool.
all right. I mean, I then made our friend Nebula into a staff, so I think maybe she looks cooler now with the wings and stuff.
Oh, maybe you are not so bad. You make person into staff? That is
Yes,
very
I
cool.
made well, Skull. I made Skull into staff.
Not so cool.
Cabell has it. Next time you're down on the ground, ask to see Nebula.
I will. But you don't go that way. You continue west. And then here, yeah, Thank you.
Mhm.
You notice kind of between the pit and the sticks, which is where you're passing through, you notice you're coming upon a town. Shraal says, yes,
Ooh.
Askevik. Up ahead.
Okay. Ow, fun. Who lives there? Like, is it just like devils? I guess.
Devils and us. Like me.
Ah. Okay, so we'll probably stand out a little bit here. Okay, that's fine though.
You can just drive through.
I don't know if we need to stop or not. I guess I'm kind of going off of their vibes in the car.
Yeah, the car notices this as well. Yeah. This is not
Um,
missable.
I feel like it was on our list to go here in order to follow up on 2 of the leads on the items that we were looking for, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was
we've
it?
got a lot to do, I think.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, this-
Tasha's summer home is supposed to be around here somewhere, I think.
If we want to meet Tasha, yeah. I had in my head that this would all be like further, like more directly eastward, north. I didn't realize it'd be like this corner of the map. It's fine. It's totally fine. I'm trying to remember. So it was. We knew about the cog box, and then we were supposed to go get the astral pistons. Maybe we weren't ever supposed to come to this town for those 4 items. Maybe we were just supposed to go to the Emporium, try to find leads on the other 2. Trying to scroll back up. I'm sorry. I want to know if we have things to do here. We can pass by for now though and come back if that's what we want
I'm
to do.
sure we
We're
can
kind of on a
find things to
mission.
do here.
100% sure we can find things. My vote would be probably to pass this by and then immediately after the obelisk come back here.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Vin doesn't hear any of this from the air. Vin just follows the thing.
You're just following the truck, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That is a-okay. Just showing some lighting. All right, so you continue westward through the town. You notice there's kind of like a market, and it's you see it's like a harbor town. It's got a market, a lot of docks with boats coming in and out, and you do see a lot of people frequenting a Nordic-looking building, but you're passing through, so. They let you pass through with no issue. There seems to be it's an actual like road here, but you continue. Oh, and there is a bridge across the Styx, so you would cross the Styx here per their instructions, and then they would tell you we're going west, and it's about what you would imagine is midday. Your bodies are telling you is about midday. When you begin to arrive at the obelisk. Fixing some lighting here. Okay.
Can I do one more perception check as we get
Yeah.
to the obelisk? See if I can see anything from the air.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, that's really good. Let's see here. You see let's see. Okay. You see like a black tar pit to the north, and you see people seem to be like taking slime out. Like there seems to be like a mine to the slime over here.
A slime mine. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you do see in this area, it seems to be pretty clear except for the obelisk. It seems to be mostly wasteland.
Is there anything around the obelisk? Like, does it?
It's 30-foot tall obelisk. It's ringed by 7 standing stones, kind of like oh my god, Stonehenge. There we go.
Mhm.
I almost forgot the word. And inside the center of the obelisk, which is like kind of glass, it has a man.
He's just inside.
Mm-hmm. And I can bring you to a new map to visualize this.
As we get close, I will also get brought down, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
for right now.
Sorry, I need to turn on lighting. Or turn off lighting because it's daylight in this area. Oh, I'm sorry. He's not in the obelisk. I forgot. These stones out, the 7 stones are creating like a force field that he is inside. So he's
Okay.
in the center of the force field that their stones are connecting.
Is it like a dome, or is it like just walls?
Yeah, it's like a dome. Yeah. So
Okay.
he can't
That's what I
fly
wanted to be
out.
sure
Or,
before we.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fly down and meet the car, I guess.
So just remind me, what we're looking for. We're looking for someone haunting the obelisk or someone near the obelisk. Was it actually haunting the obelisk?
Mordenkainen said
a
haunting
ghost.
it. Yeah.
Haunting it. And I kind of missed it. What was the tar pit to the north? Is it connected to this or is it completely separate?
Completely separate, yeah. It's in the distance, yeah. Just because he rolled so high in his perception, he could see a tile out. So it's in the next tile over to the north. Disward.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I want to do a time check. Did you guys want to start with the obelisk area first, or did you want to do that next time?
Oh, it is getting late, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. I wouldn't mind next time, but I'm happy to hang on if everyone is like.
It has some puzzle
if everyone wants to do
elements,
it
so
today.
I think next time would be good, so that we are all fresh-minded.
Cool.
Unless, well, yeah,
That's
no, I
good.
think that would be
It's
good. Yeah.
All right.
a good place to
Sounds good
stop.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, so we'll end the
Awesome.
recording.